Hello, my name is Lauren and welcome. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be unboxing this package and testing out the product inside. For a long time, I felt that art wasn't for me, that I didn't have the skill, the education, but I always had a drive and wanted to be creative and respected it so much. So I have thrown caution to the wind. I have jumped in wholeheartedly, and now I am a beginning artist who loves watercolor but also loves trying new things. I plan on making videos from a beginner's perspective and sharing what works for me and experience along the way on this wild journey. If it works for me, it might work for you too. If that sounds good to you, consider subscribing. Let's get going. Let's open this giant package. So I've been stocking these for about a month, and the price got low enough that I had to do it. So let's open these up. Obviously, I know what it is, and you probably do from the thumbnail, but the suspense. So opening this package. All right. Here they are. This is my first set of colored pencils that were not produced by Crayola. I forgot. They got me at the last second. I did add these as well, so we'll take a look at those two. All right, so Prismacolor Premiere 72 colored pencils, soft core. On the back, says artist quality colored pencils for every level of expertise. Excellent, because I am a low level expertise. But there's just been so many pencil drawings online that I've seen that are just so beautiful. And the set that I have, like the children's set, just doesn't do that. And I wonder if it's me or if it's the pencils. It's probably a combination of the two, but we'll see how much of a difference having fancier pencils makes. More artist quality. So high quality pigments for rich color saturation. Soft thick cores create a smooth color laydown for excellent blending and shading. So the 72 colors, and I am so excited to open them up. So I watched a ton of videos on reviews of different colored pencils, and it seemed that many artists, whether they're professional or a hobbyist or anywhere in between or beginner, they all seem to say that these were a pretty nice pencil to work with, and the price point really can't be beat compared to some of the other ones of, I think, similar quality. Who knows if I'm even close, but let's open them up. So at the top, here we go. So we'll just go. Get this plastic off. It's a lovely tin. It's actually kind of a nice size too. I've seen other ones that the tins are really, really long and wide. That seems like it would be hard to keep. So let's open them up. All right, so we have a tray with some lovely grays, some blues. They come sharpened. So one tray. The second tray, a little bit more vibrant. Can we get them all in here, do you think? And the final tray. Wow, that's a lot of pencils. They're beautiful though. I'm so excited to give them a try. So that's what 72 pencil crayons look like, or excuse me, colored pencils. Where I live, we call them pencil crayons, and it seems everywhere online, when you get a little bit more into the art game, they're not pencil crayons anymore. They are colored pencils. So I also purchased, Amazon was nice enough to suggest this, and I bought in hook, line, and sinker, it says blend, layer, and soften edges of colored pencil artwork to colorless blenders. I've not seen anyone talk about this, but being new to this, probably could use all the help I can get in blending. So there's 2 of these. They're unsharpened. They have a number on them, PC1077. So we'll sharpen one of these up and try that too. So I'm never 100% sure what kind of paper to use unless it says specifically, and I know there is specifically colored pencil paper, but if I ever don't have the name right on it of the medium that I'm trying, I normally go for mixed media. I find it works often pretty good. So we're gonna try doing a little swatching and a little drawing in here. Do we go vibrant? I feel like any pencil set that I've ever had looks like this. So I want to get into some of these more muted tones that I normally wouldn't have to work with. Being that it's fall, should we try drawing a mushroom? Hello, me from the future here. I did record a video. The video continued of me sketching this first mushroom. And I have to say, even when sped up, it was super boring. So I thought instead I would do sort of a second part to this video after I'd painted a few images, and by painted I mean sketch, because these are pencils, instead of watching something that, because I started so light and really had no idea what I was doing, that you couldn't even see anything for quite a while. So even sped up, I was bored to tears, so I couldn't imagine putting that on the internet. So I've been playing around with these pencils now for 4 different sketches and very much enjoying them. So this is what I sketched that first day where you just came from. Then the next day I got a different image of mushrooms. So this one I didn't use a reference image. This sort of red bit that I added in I really didn't like. So the next day I used an actual reference image, which I find using a reference image makes everything better, it seems, in my sketches of these 2 mushrooms. I really enjoyed the pencils. They seem to be blending nicely. I have to say I'm very glad that I also picked up these colorless blender sticks, which are also made by Prismacolor. They really helped. I would lay down multiple layers of color and then use this blending stick. And I think with not having a lot of experience, this really helped get a good blend. But I was finding that things were still not blending super well and things weren't looking great. And I thought it's probably because what I'm working in this book is for mixed media and it's a little more grainy, the paper. And I thought maybe I should try some smoother paper. So try smoother paper I did. This notebook is HJ Permanent Sketchbook, 9" by 6", opens flat. It's really lovely. So this is acid-free paper, 142 sheets, so it's very wide. I love this little book, but the paper is only 75 pound and very smooth. So when I tried the colored pencils with this, I got a much better result. I was able to blend better. This one wasn't from a reference image again, but just the blend that I was able to achieve was a lot better. It was nice to be able to layer the colors over each other. Then I did try from a reference image. I picked some apples outside in my backyard and sketched this. And I have to say, I'm quite taken with how this turned out. It was very fun, not something that I thought that I could achieve. I mean, again, is it a masterpiece? No, but am I happy with it? Yes. So I laid down the different colors, I blended it, then went in with the pencils again to do some details, some of the darker bits, and I think it turned out really well. Overall, I'm very happy with these pencils. I'm excited to try them on top of watercolor, on top of gouache. I think I chose the right number of pencils. There seems to be enough variation. So I chose the 72 set. There's enough variation in, like, for instance, like the reds on these apples for me to be able to get some very sort of like different colors and some dimension that way. So I've found out that ending videos is not my forte. It gets a little cringy. So entering the cringe zone, here comes the ending. Cringe fingers. So thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed this. I would suggest, if you haven't tried colored pencils before, give it a go. It was so much fun. Even starting with a smaller set would probably be so much fun. I actually have seen sets of, because that's what I was worried about with a smaller set, is that you can't get like multiple reds to be able to do something like this. I have seen sets that have sort of a bunch of different tones in one color. So that might be interesting instead of just like the 12 primaries and their tertiaries example. See, the endings aren't good. Tangents come out, cringe fingers come out. Okay, I'm actually ending the video this time. Thanks for sticking around if you do happen to be here. I hope you have a great day. Let's go make some art. That was a weird thing to say. Okay, bye.